We are your Minnesota Vikings morning show. And we're excited to have that schedule in place and to bring it to you once again. Here's KOC, our head coach, on getting to play another game in jolly old London town.
It's fun to get to be the home team this time. We kind of have our philosophy of how we approach the game, but it's one of those things. Anytime you're playing a team with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback and a really, really good, talented defense, it's going to be a challenge.
Great. You know what that means, Hawk.
What's that, buddy?
Well, their philosophy is basically just treat it like any other away game.
Yeah.
So that means we probably won't leave till Thursday night. We'll take the red eye Thursday night, land Friday morning. They'll push the guys through Friday to stay on the same schedule, practice. And then we basically have Friday, Saturday, the game, then we come right back. It's not going to be like 2 times ago when we left like on a Tuesday.
Yeah, we were there for a long time. That was fun.
Yeah, it was super fun.
Did you go, see, I went on the last one. I didn't go on the one before that. Were you on that one? Do you remember?
I think no, the very first one I was not a part of.
Okay, because I hear that the place we're staying is different this time, and it's enormous and beautiful.
Is it still an hour north of the city?
It's more than that, apparently.
Come on.
That's what I've been told. I don't know. I have a source.
And you guys aren't?
Nope.
No, we're not going as a morning show.
So you guys aren't going. So basically, I will.
Nope.
You and I
How
will
is
just
not going?
Good question.
Goody question. It doesn't do anything for the listeners.
Oh. Where are we going tonight?
Tomorrow we're in Duluth. You can see us 5:30 to 9 tomorrow. There's nothing in it for the listeners if we travel, Carly. 5:30 to 9 tomorrow, though. Duluth. Come see us at the air show.
And by the way, Ben, I sent you the broadcast location to your email.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. It has a detailed map and some pornography.
What did you draw people?
I forgot. I added the wrong thing. I apologize about that.
I wish I could draw.
Hand sketch.
It'd be fun to sketch people.
Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't it be fun to sketch nudes, Sauce?
Sauce can?
I can.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Sauce?
again, every time he sketches a penis, I'm convinced he's never seen a human one, including his own. Because it just doesn't look.
See one.
You've never seen this, Carly? It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Is that even close?
How would she know?
Oh. Show the camera.
Wow.
No.
Oh yeah, we're on the machine now, aren't we?
KFAN.com/watch. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Oh. Hi.
Wave,
Oh
Carly.
my, that is, I can't even show that.
Don't show that.
It's honestly how a third grader would draw a whale.
Or a shark.
I think it's how a third grade girl would draw one. I don't think
it does look like a rocket, kind of.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I should probably keep that
Like
to
a
myself.
lame rocket.
I've never seen one that looked like that, but maybe they do. Maybe you have seen one that looks like
Or
that
maybe
somewhere.
again, you're just on another level. Maybe it's like abstract art that we're just not
Are
seeing your
you
vision.
Van Gogh?
Yeah,
It's
very
Van
Picasso.
Way off the board on that kind of artistry.
Yeah, right. I just pulled out a name.
All right, should we do fan 5 and
we probably
try to
should,
be
man.
serious for 5 seconds? Zach, your hand was up. Did you have something important, Zacho?
No, just what KFAN.com.
Oh yeah, KFAN.com, Quantum Fiber. Thank you, Carly.
Yes, sir.
This is not sports at all, but can we talk about Wicked? Have you seen the Wicked trailer yet for the new movie?
I have not seen it.
It looks so good.
No, I did love Wicked, though.
I've seen it 3 times, once on Broadway with Idina Menzel.
Oh, my.
I know.
Stop.
Yes, I did. I saw
The
it.
incomparable Adele Dazeem.
Exactly.
God, what a great bit.
If I would have seen Kristen Chenoweth, I would have died.
Yeah.
Isn't she hockey's height?
Oh, she's teeny
smaller than
tiny,
that.
teeny.
Yeah.
She towers over him.
I have to
like Yao Ming and Muggsy Bogues.
I have not seen the trailer, though.
It looks
I'd love to.
fantastic. I love that so much.
They don't star in
Time
it,
for
do they?
Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
All right.
Sauce, I'm looking at ESPN.com for a leaderboard, so I don't know if this is 2 minutes behind, 10 minutes behind. I have no idea.
I have
but
it if you need it.
there's like a 9-way tie for first. Is that the latest score? Or do you have somebody else at the head of that?
Doug Gim is -1, and then something
George
called
Zip.
Raheem McIlroy is -1 as well.
It's Rory McIlroy. He's way off the board.
I thought I'd go crazy with that first pick.
Yeah. But then Cam Smith and Xander Schauffele are also 1 under.
Isn't Victor 1 under too? This says Victor's 1 under, Spieth's 1 under. Something called Adam Hadwin, Matt Wallace, Luke Donald. A lot of guys have 1 under so far, about 9 of them or so.
Yeah. Birdman.
But most of these guys are 3, 4, 5 holes, so it's early. PGA Championship at Valhalla. What a cool name for a course. Valhalla.
Tiger is 1 over.
Is he playing?
Yeah.
He's playing?
Yeah.
Nobody took him?
No,
I didn't even know he was playing.
Muss
slept through it.
Must
Yeah,
would
he's
have
playing.
taken
Yeah.
him.
This is one of those tournaments that if you've won it, you get a lifetime exemption.
The juice is loose.
Hence why John Daly, a.k.a. Dark Star, is playing in it.
So wait, this is the what tournament?
It's a PGA Championship.
Gotcha.
At Valhalla.
You still want in?
No, I did not say that. That was not me.
We will let you in right now for the actual price, and you can take Doug Gim, the leader, who's -2 now.
Wow.
You can have him and get in for the actual price.
Why don't I get
Is that
that
out of the
option?
box?
He's dead.
Everybody knows
He's
Doug Gim.
dead?
You want in? You want Doug Gim?
He's down on the
killed
phone.
him.
No, Don died, buddy.
I agree.
You could take Dustin Johnson. And
Why
no.
you're getting
I don't want the
on
gimp.
this-
I don't want the
on a
gimp.
big
I don't want to get in. I don't want to get involved. I'm not.
Okay. Chopped
Nope,
liver?
not interested.
Yeah,
Yeah, Carly, you
geez,
want in?
The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. Game 6 tonight. It could be over for the Wolves. If they lose,
What
they
just
are
happened?
eliminated. If they win, what happened?
Carly wants in on the bet. You just ignored her.
Oh, I was being sarcastic.
sarcastic.
I was being sarcastic.
Because I'm a woman?
Yes, that's part
Do
of
I
it.
look like Mark Rosen?
Wow. Who do you want?
Who do you love?
Dustin Johnson's available.
Dougie.
Doug Gim.
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie
Dougie
Gim.
Fresh. I'll take Dustin Johnson. No, it's okay. You guys go for
I'll
it.
take
Yeah,
the
we
Gimp.
know Zach.
Carly, you had a shot at the number 1 pick yesterday.
I
You and
know.
Muss. You both were in the
When
lottery.
I listened to it, I was like, gosh dang
Yeah.
it. Just gave it to Zach.
Denver up 3-2 if they win tonight. It's over. On DraftKings, the Wolves are slight favorites. They're -2 tonight. Over-under is 203.5. I think most people are keeping an eye on the status of Mike Conley because, man, was he missed in Game 5. We need some kind of veteran presence out there to calm the troops once in a while. Don't know yet. As of yesterday, it was still day-to-day, right? I think that was the latest update. Anybody see one this morning?
No.
I haven't seen
I
the
have
thing,
not.
man.
Nope. Game 6 tonight, 7:30. Nuggets and Wolves, right here on your home for the Wolves, the fan.
Hell yeah, man.
Come on now. Give me some positivity, somebody.
Yeah. I don't know. Just
Give me something to feel
get
good
to Game 7. Just look like you made some adjustments, and we know how to play defense again, and we know how to score some points. And Ant, it's funny because Ant talks about how I think he realizes how much of a superstar he's becoming, but then just disappears this last game.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Game 7, if necessary, would be Sunday.
Is there any, first of all, I don't know anything about anything, admittedly. Are these guys all signed to come back? Will we have the same team next year, or are we in danger of losing anybody?
No, I think everybody but Kyle Anderson, who
Mr.
we
Anderson.
don't.
No,
really
not that.
want. Yeah. Oh no, slow-mo, come back.
All right, so that's number 1. And number 2, is it possible, even though the offseason is not long enough, but very long, that there's a hangover from getting your ass whooped this badly if we don't win tonight?
Well, the core of the team, Anthony Edwards, will be playing this summer in Paris in the Olympics, so he can have that high of potentially winning a gold medal. That might be fun.
And he'll
I'd-
start on that.
Yeah, and
He
I'd
should.
imagine Kat is playing for the Dominican. Rudy's probably playing for France. And Nikhil
Well, they're going to get their
Alexander-
asses kicked, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Nikhil's playing for Canada, so I'm assuming all our players will be in good shape here.
Okay,
It
good.
does say the latest on Mike Conley is that he's questionable.
Questionable. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully he can
Thursday,
come
Game
back.
6.
He passed away.
I think we asked this question,
Very
Ben,
question.
before you got here, and
Minnesota
Carly
Mike.
definitely wasn't here yet. What do you guys think of the front runner for the Utah NHL team? The front runner, according to the betting sites, is the Utah Yeti,
Yep.
followed quickly by the Mammoth. Those are apparently the top
Both are
2.
terrible.
I love Yeti.
I like Utah
I
Yeti.
don't like either.
I like the sound of it. I don't like either.
The Utah Yeti is sweet.
So hang on. Let me talk amongst yourselves. Rhode Island, neither a road nor an island. Discuss.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to think about
stupid.
what the Yeti would look like. And what if it's a sexy female Yeti?
God, has
Ooh,
hockey watched Sasquatch
With
porn?
lipstick.
Betty the Yeti.
Oh, now we're talking
So
about
there
the
we
Yeti.
go.
They released, I think it's like 20 options. They being the team.
Betty the Yeti.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
She sounds hot
sounds
already.
hot,
yeah, right.
She's older.
Is she
you
a
know?
thickum?
Oh, please.
Oh, she's
she has to
I
be.
mean, come on, she's double cheeked out.
She has to be. She's walking up the hills and stuff.
All right, I give you
Certainly not Brazilian.
Let's go very quickly because there's 20 of these. I give you the 20 potential names for the Utah hockey team. You guys tell me if you hate it, like it, somewhere in between.
All right.
Just hockey club, Utah hockey club.
Stupid.
That's
That's too
No,
soccer.
it's too soccer.
Can't do
yeah.
that.
Don't do that to me.
The Squall.
No, that's tough. That's
No.
tough.
Yep.
No way.
Canyons, not Christie Canyons.
No.
Man,
Just the Utah Canyons.
It's just a chest.
I actually kind of like that.
It's just a
want
set
that.
of rocks.
I think that's what Hawk wants on the Yeti.
Yeah, he's
You know
horny.
what? I wanted to say something terrible, but I'm not going
Okay.
to.
The Utah Hive.
No,
No,
that's
that's dumb. That's just dumb.
Utah Glaciers.
Nah.
No.
I'm not intimidated by that.
Basic.
The Utah Caribou.
No.
No, but I would love some coffee.
Utah Freeze.
No. Too basic.
No, too
All of
Disney.
them sound amateur.
Yeah, they do
Right.
sound
Like
it.
almost
Yeah.
like an AHL
And I like
team.
amateur
not-
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
POV.
Hockey, your
Utah
mic is
POV.
on.
Utah Swarm.
No.
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 Sounds like a lacrosse team.
Yeah, that's already
No.
been
This
taken.
feels super lazy, but the Utah Ice.
Yeah, that
I mean,
sounds
my
like
God.
they
were they
asked
even
me.
trying?
No.
What is the mascot
The Utah
for
Frost.
No.
No.
This is, as Ben said,
Ice
this
out
is
of
very
it.
Disney.
Yep. Utah Fury.
that? No.
Yuck.
No.
This sounds like an arena football team. The Utah Venom.
Yeah, that's terrible.
They sound
Yeah, no.
all like amateur
Yep.
sports teams.
What about the Utah Powder?
No,
I mean-
unless we're
Just
going to do a bunch of
cocaine, isn't it?
right.
There's going to be so many
cocaine is
cocaine
there.
jokes.
Tony Montana's the mascot.
Right.
Right. They turned the Kraken into crackheads. What do
Yeah.
you think the Powder fans would
Yeah,
be?
man, I love that.
Right.
The Utah Mountaineers.
That ain't so bad.
No,
That sounds like a college team, but that
I
ain't
don't
so
mind
bad.
that. Yeah.
I don't really love that though.
I don't hate this one. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. The Utah Black Diamonds. It's a skiing
I
reference.
actually like
That's kind
that
of a
one the
cool
best
reference.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
No.
It's a skiing reference.
Yeah, I like it. I kind of
I
like
like
it.
that one.
That
the
one's
best.
At least fits.
Of the ones you've told me outside of the first one, the regular one, the one we like.
Like the Golden
Yetis.
Knights, it would probably
Yeah.
be shortened to Diamonds a lot of the time,
Yeah.
right? You would probably just call them the
or
Diamonds.
Blacks.
Yeah, the
They might
Utah
just-
Blacks.
Yeah, they might just shorten it to that.
Yeah.
Can we field an entire team?
I don't know if Utah has that.
I don't know if we have 25.
I don't know much about it.
It's Blackie, the mascot.
Oh my,
Max said
but it's a white person. Oh my god.
Here's the last
Way to go,
five.
Corey.
The Utah Blast. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's awful.
All right. Utah Blizzard.
No. Unless it's
Go ahead.
Oreo
Dairy Queen.
or
Okay.
Butterfinger.
Utah Mammoth. I like the Mammoth. I think that's
Mammoth
a cool
is
name.
cool.
All right.
Then the Outlaws, also Arena League
No,
sounding.
that's stupid.
And then the Yeti. That's why I
the
think
Yeti's the best
Yeti
one.
and Mammoth are the two best.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
think
think they're the front runners.
what
Black
was it?
Diamonds.
Black Diamonds. I
That's
think
okay.
that's
That's like in the top three. Those
Yeah.
are the top three.
Yeah.
I
those
thought
are
it would
for
be
sure the
cool
top.
if it wasn't Utah. Like Outlaws doesn't match Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
I
Mormons.
feel.
It should just be the
Yeah,
Utah
the Utah
Mormons.
Sister Wives,
Well,
the Utah Codys.
The Storm and Mormons was people's response on Twitter.
I think I like Mammoth better than Yeti. Yeti just seems cartoonish.
yeah.
Mammoth seems cool. What about the? Is there something like with the? I don't know. What are they known for? Bonneville Salt
Free
Flats,
Workshop
the
Day?
Salties.
Oh, Tommy's favorite
How about the
team.
Utah Warren Jeffs?
Oh, there you go.
Kill him.
Sandworms.
How is he
Utah
not
Colts.
dead? How have they not killed him yet?
Why would they
Or
do
run
that?
him over
How
with
about
a
the
tank?
Utah polygamists?
Who? Who would kill him?
Warren
the
Jeffs is
Pollies?
one of the worst human beings of all time. Run him over with a tank.
I don't remember who that is. Sorry.
That documentary on Netflix is
It's gross.
It's
I'm sorry. I don't
horrible.
remember. I'm glad I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess.
don't watch
Utah
it.
Orange.
Then we can just shorten it to the Jeffs, just like the Black Diamonds and the Golden Knights. You gonna go watch the Jeffs tonight?
So what I don't understand is what
Hockey
you guys
is.
did. You guys you guys said this earlier that the first year they've agreed to not have any. There's no.
Yes. In year one, it will just be Utah. No team name. In fact, no logo, no mascot, or official team colors. So again, I don't know what they're doing for the jerseys.
Yeah,
The
what they're doing
jerseys
for
will
jerseys.
have colors, but it'll just say Utah. But whatever colors they use for jerseys in year one are not the quote permanent team colors.
I
Which think of sorry, Carly, but think
No,
about
go
this.
ahead.
Think about what you can do in year one with jerseys since. Sell as many as you want because you're going to have those same fans buy new jerseys in year two anyway.
Yeah, well
so
said.
get creative and do a whole bunch of different alternative jerseys in year one because that's going to be the only time you ever use them.
I think
Make that
it's
merch
such a
money.
terrible idea because you can capitalize on the excitement in that first year. And I think go all in with a
Yep.
full team.
Don't you think it
name,
has?
everything.
I think it has mostly to do with the fact that they just bought them like a month
Yeah,
ago, right?
yeah, it's a quick move. It's a
exactly.
quick
If this had been 3 years in the making,
Yeah.
then you would. We saw this with Washington. Then you would have had time to flush out the trademark problems, secure all the websites, the
Yeah.
name, all the. It takes so much time to get all that stuff lined up.
Yeah, it's so
that's why it took Washington over a year to come up with the terrible name. By the way, the Commanders, brutal. But
Terrible.
whatever.
Awful.
That team would have been better off just calling it the Washington Football Club and just sticking with Washington.
Yeah, and
Commanders is a brutal name.
And the Guardians for
terrible.
Just be the Spiders.
Kraken A+. Yeah. Spiders would have been better.
Spiders would have been sweet.
Yeah. Golden Knights is good.
Golden Knights is
Kraken's
great,
good. The NHL's kind of nailing this. I think the Yeti is going to be widely accepted.
Yes.
There's going to be some detractors, but I think most people will be on board with the Utah Yeti if that's what they go with. And again, that is the betting favorite.
Tommy has a suggestion for them.
Please share.
Jeez.
He wants to call them the Utah Pegs.
What is happening?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. It sort of rolls off the tongue, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Think about
Zach.
all the merch you can sell.
Utah Rose.
No.
Utah Salt Lakers.
I'm going to go way off the board. What if it's the Utah Abergs?
That's out of the box.
It's Oberg?
It's over.
No, I know. Headlines is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Catch tonight's Game 6, Wolves versus Nuggets matchup with me at Smash Park in Roseville at our Wolves watch party. Stop by starting at 6:30 p.m. for great food and amazing drink specials while catching all of the action in their paddle club. And don't miss out on the Wolves and KFAN swag as we will have to give away throughout the night as well. For full details, head over to KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
All right, Saucy Saucers, and I know we have to do headlines here in a second and talk nonsense, but what does the old PGA Championship leaderboard look like?
Xander Schauffele is your current leader at 2 under. Doug Gim is also 2 under. Rory McIlroy, Spieth, Finau 1 under, so on and so forth.
Okay, great. You guys feel like you're caught up?
I have no interest in it.
I know, isn't that weird? Gambling makes things interesting.
Yeah.
Hawk, who do
Life's
you have
better
again?
with money
Yeah.
on the line, Carly.
So is.
It really is.
Hawk, who did you take? Oh,
In the
Corey's
golf
guy.
guy?
Yeah.
I took,
Morikawa.
I took Bad Bunny.
I don't recognize that Morikawa name.
Yeah, right.
Off the
Yeah, he
board.
went way
Who's
off the board.
Way
Yeah,
off the
way
board.
off
It's a
the
name
board.
that most golf fans are not familiar with.
How?
Hi.
Hey, Rosie.
Now it's time for
Headlines brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. You can get those solar panels if you want to get turned on.
All right.
Get turned on and go solar with Wolf River Electric.
New co-leader, Victor Hovland.
Victor.
Welcome aboard.
That's
Frau
Corliss,
Bluka.
this guy.
Yep.
Have you seen Young Frankenstein, Carly?
I have not.
Ben?
Yes.
Top 5 all time, right?
It's been a while. It's very good. Yeah.
Dude, I love Gene Wilder.
Yeah, he's great.
I still got to see that one.
You haven't seen
Oh,
that?
No.
so good.
I watched
Lorky.
Airplane for the first time the other day.
And
Man, yeah, it was really funny. It was hilarious. It's one of those ones where you see it parodied and referenced so much that you're like, oh, okay, that's where that came from. That's where that came from. But it was still really funny.
Did you ever end up watching No Country or There Will Be Blood?
No, I still
yet.
haven't watched those. I'll report to you
back.
first thing.
Okay. A police chief in Maine that was fired for coming into work drunk is now opening a brewery.
You know what?
Yeah, why
Classic
not?
move.
Yeah.
Think he might need to sit down and look in the mirror a little
Yeah, a little lemonade out of lemons, dude.
That's right, buddy. Wait till I open a casino.
Sauce, wait until you open
Say it. Dentist office.
A dentist's office.
You weren't listening?
No.
Are you watching the PGA Championship? Look, Abbott says we're not supposed to have golf on because you get distracted. And then I asked you to do an improv bit and you're not. Pull your hands up.
What are Common and Rosie going to do today?
Well, Rosie's going to pick names that are way off the board. Common's going to be watching the tournament the entire 3 hours.
And not be distracted.
Probably.
all.
He'll probably be distracted, but I don't know. It's sports news.
Quick sidebar. When do you guys play? Program password.
A week from today.
Week from today.
And we have yet to practice at all.
When do you play, Carly?
Not till like May 31st.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
but
Right.
God, best time of year. I love it so
How do you
much.
feel about your partner, Marnie Gellman?
I mean, so lucky.
You were the first pick in the draft, Carly.
I know. What an honor. That's bragging rights right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a draft board in my mind. I had a handful at the top. I had a handful that I was happy with, and then again, there was a handful that I was just going to fake an illness.
Was I on it?
You were in the top group, yes.
Fake illness?
Yeah. No, you were in the top group.
Yes.
Would have been fun to play with you. I don't know how next Thursday is going to go, but I feel confident that I made the right choice with
I do
Sauce.
too. I think you guys are going to play well.
Yeah.
Again, because if I win, it makes me look even better. If we lose, I have the easiest scapegoat of all time. And just say you blew it.
Win-win for you.
Guys, do you know who's playing the Wizard of Oz in the Wicked film?
I feel like I heard it, and now I don't remember. Hang on. Let me see if I can
DMX.
recall it. Give us a hint. Give us a hint without giving it away.
BG.
That's the initials?
No, that's
No,
a
that's
rapper who wails.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the best.
The initials are BG?
No, they're definitely not. No.
Brian,
Okay, then I
come on.
don't get it.
No.
Marshmallow.
Waka?
Gucci Mane.
If
You took the walk
just
to
because
Poland?
you wanted to doesn't mean you should have.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum is playing the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I can kind of see that.
Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
quirky.
Ben, did you ever see Wicked on Broadway or anywhere?
No.
It's the greatest musical of all time.
Is it?
Is it?
Really?
I love it. I've seen it so many. I cannot wait. I can't wait to watch this movie.
Have you ever seen Once?
Yes. Oh my God.
That by
times?
far. Once is
Stupid.
it's a quick one. It's a quick play.
falling slowly, baby.
Can I ask a question, Hawk?
Yeah.
About Wicked?
Yeah, baby.
Is it before Dorothy?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like how they became.
Yeah,
who
It's
they are,
pre-Dorothy,
which is-
the prequel.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
the origin story of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Will you cry?
Yes. Yeah, I cry every time I see it.
Sauce,
It's just
give
beautiful.
me a movie character that you would like to see an origin story for that has not been created yet.
It's a very good question.
Is it?
Take your time.
A movie character that has not been created yet of an origin story. I would like to see one of Jaws. Like, where did the shark grow up? Did he have a good household?
So
Like,
thinking
how
a
was
tough
he,
childhood.
was he a good buddy? Does he have a friend that he maybe misses? Did somebody break his heart? Is that why he's
Yeah,
such a
is
killer?
he a broken shark for some
Right,
reason?
yeah.
That is
Right.
Good point.
actually
I love
Right.
it. That's a great answer.
really
Yeah, thank
great
you.
answer.
Take that, BD
You made
Eyes.
that question your bitch.
Who would star as Jaws?
Good question.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Yes,
And
correct.
what would that sound like if Jeff Goldblum was the shark from Jaws?
You're swimming. You shouldn't be. I'm going to eat your ass.
No. Jaws. The shark movie.
Yeah, not
yeah.
Jaws from Bond.
No,
Because
which
he
yeah.
probably did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Detour.
Yeah. A man in Florida was arrested for domestic battery after he threw a soiled diaper at his brother.
What?
A man in Florida was arrested for domestic battery after he threw a soiled diaper at his brother.
Why would you? I feel like that's an aggressive arrest.
Well,
like,
Yeah. He probably threw it and he's like, really? You're calling the police, bro?
and soiled.
grow up.
I'm picturing number one. I don't think that.
Oh, I pictured number two.
Oh, for sure.
Arrest
yeah,
him. If
for
it's
sure.
number two, arrest him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I
other
don't
one's
think you
like
call
a-
the cops on number one.
That's what I'm saying.
No, the other one's kind of a gross water balloon, right?
Oh,
The
my.
number two is
that you hope that doesn't break.
you hope it doesn't pop
Yeah.
and it hits you exactly. Wasn't that the best feeling when some weak ass friend would throw a water balloon at you and it would just bounce off you? And you're like, "Nice try, Tim." Yep,
Poor
exactly.
Tim.
Oh yeah, Tim can't throw. This is fascinating, and this is in Canada, so let's not rip our Canadian friends. But this makes no sense to me. A teenage driver in Canada got a cell phone ticket, right, for being on your phone while you're driving, because they were using the McDonald's app while they were in the McDonald's drive-thru.
Come on.
No.
again, terrible.
Which I'm not going to rip McDonald's super hard, but that is, you basically are required to do what this guy got a ticket. Like, because otherwise, if you're at the actual menu board
right.
and then start pulling out your phone and pulling up your app, you're wasting everybody's time. So I always feel like I am, as I'm pulling into the drive-thru, I always feel like I am starting to pull up the app while I'm still moving. I don't know how you can't if you're being a courteous person and not wanting to hold up the line.
If this guy was in line, like stopped, then that's
insanity.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. Well, blame Canada.
Yeah, blame Canada.
How do you?
Where was the cop sitting though? How'd they even?
I don't know, but how do you? Come on, that's just a complete lack of common sense.
Yeah, that's
No,
a power tripping Mountie right there.
And again, this is just the headline. Now, if the guy hit the car in front of him because he was distracted by the app, because he's moving, totally agree. all right, that's distracted driving. You're not paying attention. You hit the car in front of you. If you're just sitting in the line, pulling up your app, waiting to then move the car and
Parked
order
or something,
right?
Yeah.
The car is not moving.
Do you think
Are you
he was
kidding
on a
me?
horse?
Is Don on the phone?
No,
Yes,
Don.
That's all I
He was
picture.
taking
Do they
him
even
out.
have? Are there cops that are not on horses? Aren't they all on horses?
Yeah.
No, they can't.
I don't know
I'm
what
kidding.
Canada
I'm
is.
kidding. I'm kidding. But okay, let's think about this. Everybody's on their phone, whether you're on your app or just scrolling on your phone.
When you're in the drive-thru?
If you're sitting in line
Everybody.
at the drive-thru,
Yeah,
if you're not ordering, physically, vocally ordering, you're on your phone.
Is Don on the phone?
Yeah, that's the time to scroll through Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Agreed.
Hey, man.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man. Who is that?
Here's another weird thing that I think is connected to McDonald's. For Mental Health Awareness Week, McDonald's in the UK is dropping the smile logo from Happy Meals, and they're also dropping the word happy and temporarily just calling it the meal. Couldn't you argue the opposite? Let's do Mental Health Awareness Week, but make sure people are happy and smiling.
right.
Why are we depressing?
Well, I'll tell you
people?
why. For this exact reason. It's drawing attention to the week, which is why they're doing it.
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, right? See?
That's a good
Named
comeback.
it like
Yeah.
the Joy Meal or something.
Yeah,
Let's go
man.
nicer.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, your guy at the Gala just chipped one in from about 60 feet out. He's 2 under.
You are watching golf.
I love having multiple tickets. You got to have so many horses in a race like this. And I told Sauce, I didn't bet a lot of money on Thagala, but I got him at 65-1. And I bet so little on him that even if it hits, I'm going to be mad that I didn't bet more. When a
Always bet
65-1
more, right,
comes
Hog
in
Steady?
and you don't get thousands of dollars, then you've done it wrong.
Max button, baby.
Yeah. So I already told Sauce yesterday, now I hope he doesn't win. I'm going to be mad.
He's rolling.
65-1.
200 through 2.
Who is it again?
I'll take it. Shahid Thagala.
He's super good.
I don't know who
Rosie
it is.
will take
Never
just
heard of him.
Rosie will
I haven't
take him
either.
for the
Next
US
time he'll
Open.
be off the board and
What a
Rosie will
risk.
take him.
Yeah.
What else do I have here?
I got stuff. No.
Scientists say that if you use your phone a lot while you're driving,
Why are you looking at me,
you
man?
might be a psychopath.
I don't use my phone when I drive anymore.
That is,
No, I
don't
don't.
buy it for a second.
I don't. I have this cool thing that I think it's called a glove compartment. I put my phone in there. I shut it when I drive.
Wow, you can afford a glove compartment?
Carly, do you know this story about, what was this, 10 years ago, Sauce? It's got to be close to 10 years ago. Yeah, it must have been because I was still living in Blaine at the time. I'm driving up 100 after the show's over, and I realize Sauce is immediately to my right. So
Yeah.
I floor it a little bit and get like next to him. So we're side by side, and I do my sarcastic wave to him, and he doesn't see it because he is buried in his phone. He's like, truly reading Twitter, head down, and I'm waving at him for 6 or 7 seconds.
He
and I'm
doesn't
like,
do it anymore.
He was not even close to looking at where he was going.
Doesn't do it anymore.
Truly
He learned his
not
lesson.
paying attention.
I don't do it
Could have
anymore.
killed somebody.
Was
Yeah.
it in the Tesla? It was driving itself?
Oh, no.
Right?
No, I've been pulled over though by a cop.
Oh,
And he
ouch.
just
Oh,
walked
well, it's
up-
good that it was a cop.
He just walked up and said, "Sauce, get off your
Sassy.
phone," and then left.
Ben, you got time for one more?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I want you to guess this. I'll give you the 2005 number in a second, but as of 2024, it's projected that what percentage of Americans still smoke cigarettes?
Oh, great question.
Goodness.
Coolest thing on earth.
Yeah, it is.
You're
Actually,
making a point.
I have a gender breakdown in a second, but let's just go overall. What percentage of Americans, according to the latest survey / poll, smoke cigarettes still in 2024?
Americans, correct? 'Cause if it
Americans.
was worldwide,
I don't know.
Everybody in Europe smokes.
Okay.
I'm going to say this sounds super high, 30%.
So you think out of every 10 people you know as adults or see as adults, about 3 of them are still smoking?
I'd say 20. I'd say
Yeah,
I think
Two out of
again,
10?
that seems high. Okay, I'll go 20%.
So 2 out of 10,
Yeah.
give or take. Sauce,
I'll go 11 because I think a lot of people have been priced out of it.
11%?
Yeah.
Carly,
I was going to go like 24%.
Maxo,
I'll do 15.
okay, Zacho.
25.
Sauce, you once said that smoking cigarettes is the coolest accessory that a human
And
being
if,
can have, right?
The
It just,
surgeon person came out and said it's not bad for you, I would smoke right now.
because of the feeling or the look?
All the above.
Wow.
Every point you make, you just take a drag.
If the surgeon person today announces that it's good for you, you're back on board.
Oh, yeah. I would, as Common said, I would shotgun cigarettes. I would light cigarettes with cigarettes.
Well, you said 11%. You were way off. It's 11.5%.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
I just assume people have been priced out of it.
Well, how about this? In 2005, it was 20.9%. So basically halved in the last almost 20 years. Right now, it's 13.1% of men, 10.1% of women smoke cigarettes. So essentially, 1 out of 10.
Does this include vapes?
Oh, good point.
Oh, that's a good question.
It does specifically say smoking cigarettes, so I'm going to assume that it's just
because
cigarettes.
I feel like that would be a big difference.
Yeah. It'd shoot way up.
That would shoot. Because I feel like every time when you're driving down the road, I feel like half the cars I pass, so somebody's vaping something.
Yeah, people are vaping a lot.
Yeah.
Last one, Ben, then you can go on this. South Park is going to tackle Ozempic in their upcoming special called South Park, The End of Obesity. It premieres May 24th on Paramount Plus.
Oh, they're so good.
South Park, The End of Obesity.
I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Can you imagine?
South Park.
That'll be
how do you not?
plus.
Yeah.
And I've never seen any of the John Wick movies, but apparently an assassin named Kane.
Yeah,
in that movie?
He was the blind guy in that movie.
He's
Donnie
getting
Yen.
his own John Wick spinoff.
You could he was so cool in that movie that you could kind of tell it was coming. It was like this guy, they focused a lot on him, and it was like, if this movie does well, I kind of felt like they were going to do that. And Donnie Yen, he's a really big actor, so yeah, he's a big action movie star.
Ben, we'll see you tomorrow in Duluth, right? You're going to join us at 6:30. First time you've played initials since the tournament, I assume, right?
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I didn't even wrap my head around that.
Oh yeah,
we're doing the initials.
Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm super nervous. I cannot wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be fun to see tomorrow. All right, Ben,
See
leave
you
us
guys
tomorrow, 6:30.
Bye,
We'll
guys. Bye, Carly.
text you and
Bye,
email you the
Ben.
details.
Bye,
No,
Ben.
Hawk, he did. He got
I
it.
already did. Took care of it. You guys have always thought it's the case, and it is. Scientists have confirmed that exercise slows down the perception of time. A 10-minute session on the bike might sound like an achievable goal before you start, but when your body gets going, those seconds are about to feel longer than normal. And that is according to a series of new experiments. The standardized and controlled study was crafted by psychologists from the UK and the Netherlands. The authors claim they are the first to conclusively demonstrate that the perception of time slows down during exercise, no matter how intense or competitive the environment.
So that's kind of the genius, I think, of Peloton.
I just read another story about Peloton, by the way. Have you been reading about it?
Sure, a little bit.
It's basically over.
It's in trouble.
Yeah.
Why?
They think that the fad of 2020, that it, obviously it just hit at the right time, that the fad is fading quickly.
Really?
Which is weird because I think it's spectacular.
Yeah.
I think it's totally awesome. I'm a huge fan. However, I can't stand staring at the timer on the bike for everything Chris just said. If you guys ever do this, I do this all the time. I'll just zone out watching poker or like whatever, staring out the window, and I'm like, man, I just lost 12 minutes of my life. But then if I'm on the Peloton and realize I have 12 minutes left, it's like, well, that's 7 hours.
Yeah.
7 hours. So I try to watch poker on the TV and not focus on the screen, because if I even have in my peripheral vision the timer, I just am so bored and so frustrated. I have to just forget that I'm cycling. That's why I don't do the classes, because everybody's like, oh, the classes are more high intensity and you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm like, if I can see the clock, I know I just hate my life. So I'm just going to watch cards and forget that I'm technically spinning this stupid thing.
There's so many classes I've gone to, like in person, where I look at the clock and I'm like, it's been 5 minutes, and it felt like it was 3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
So
I
that
wonder
makes
why
sense.
scientifically. I wonder what the science behind that is. Why your brain feels like it's slowing down.
The study of human perception of time is called chronoception, and scientists have found that age, emotions, drugs, exercise, and body temperature can all alter the internal timekeeper in different ways.
Man.
It's
That's
the same thing with TV, though. Like when you get to, I remember like my first time doing a live broadcast in news, and it got to the end and we had 30 seconds left. And I remember feeling like it was 3 hours to fill of time to talk about when I first started.
Sure.
And
Well,
so
how-
that felt long too.
Yeah. How about when you're in high school or middle school and you have to give a 2-minute speech? You're
Oh
like,
my
2
God.
minutes? And you can't, how am I possibly going to fill?
I'm not a politician.
Exactly. And now think of how many 2-minute segments we waste
Yeah. Talking
on this
about,
show.
Right.
Right. Talking about Sauce scrolling Twitter while he's driving on 100.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, working out. I wish it didn't feel that bad.
I once mooned Sauce and AJ while I was driving at a high rate of speed.
Yes, he did.
You did.
That is such a great story.
There's photographic evidence.
Yeah.
He was going about 70.
I might. Yeah, probably. You're right. I was going to deny it, but why deny it?
He just showed his slabs.
I wouldn't do it again.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't have that truck
You wouldn't
anymore.
do it today, yeah.
Thank you.
Carly, at some points, by the way, speaking of initials, since Ben's playing tomorrow, we, Creasel won the major down at TI.
Mm-hmm.
We got to find somebody for Detroit Lakes. We're going to start bringing people on the road. Ben is obviously going tomorrow. It's not a major, but it's going tomorrow. We gotta get you on the road one of these times.
Yeah, I'm available.
Okay.
Hit me up. I'd love to go.
We were debating whether or not, since Creasel won, does he get to come back and play in Detroit Lakes, or do we bring somebody else to Detroit Lakes? Because maybe you come to Detroit Lakes with us in July.
Yeah, I'll go to DL.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit me up.
That's a fun time.
Yeah, I
DL's
like
a
that
fun
place.
time.
I love that.
You guys
Yeah,
always
that's
say
great
you're
scene.
going to stay, and then you leave. We all leave.
I always have a gig.
9:05.
Yep. Always.
Sometimes
Always.
sometimes you guys play there though, right, Hawk?
Yeah, that one year with Hairball was the best ever.
Oh, that would be awesome.
It was so much fun.
But they're always super nice to us. We always have a good time Thursday night in Detroit Lakes. Friday, I mean, I don't know what's in it for the listener, but I like going to Detroit Lakes.
Yeah, good point.
You're on the road, which is
Boring.
detriment to the listeners.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing it.
No, I'd be so up for
All
the
right.
road.
Maybe we should talk.
A pistol that belonged to Al Capone is up for auction in Greenville, South Carolina this weekend. Richmond Auctions is holding the auction for the firearm known as the Sweetheart on Saturday. Richmond Auctions says it was Capone's favorite gun and the one he used as a concealed carry. The pre-auction estimate is between how much is around how much money? How much you think?
Oh, good question.
Al Capone
Al
gun.
Capone's personal pistol.
Personal gun.
I'll say $20K.
Yeah, 35.
Ooh, I was going to go high, like 100K.
Anybody, Zacho?
69.
Maxo?
69.
I'll say like 10K. I don't know.
69.
They're thinking it's going to get between $2 and $3 million.
Oh, so we were close?
Yeah, how about
We're
that?
way off.
I thought I was going high.
My guy's the leader. Hovland's off to a good
Yeah, he
start.
is.
He's 3 under through 4.
Yeah. Are
Let's
you
go.
watching golf?
I'm watching the leaderboard.
Come on, guys.
Should I be?
It's a show.
No.
Get up.
That's a good start. But didn't he get off to a monster start at the Masters and then just crap the bed big time?
Yes.
I think he
that's
did.
so disgusting when you wake up.
Yeah. It's your dad.
That's going to mess with your
Yeah,
game the
your
rest of
dad's
the way.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
going to be
right.
itchy. You know, if you don't have time to shower.
Your dad calls it Christmas morning.
Do we believe as an adult that Sauce has ever crapped his bed? Yes or no?
I
Carly,
would
do
say, is there more than 100%?
in terms of sickness, drinking,
Yeah,
whatever,
anything,
has
any
he ever
reason.
crapped his bed, or at least crapped his pants while in his bed? By the way, remember how I just mentioned that once in a while we just waste 2 minutes of our lives on this show?
I think this is a
This
legitimate
This will
question.
be one of those 2-minute moments.
Find
Yes
me
or
something
no?
on the ACT more important than this.
Good point. Yes
I
or no?
do. I think he let out a.
Yep.
Like,
Sure, and it just went the wrong
and I
way.
think it went the wrong way.
Okay.
Chris, yes or
Yeah.
no? Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Max?
Does it like a full on? Does just a little turd coming out
Yes.
count?
To
Does
the
that
point
count?
where he surprised himself and said, I have to get
Yeah,
out of
like, I
bed and
gotta go to
change.
the
Okay,
bathroom,
no,
yeah.
I say no.
Wow.
100% yes.
Yes, it's a
For
yes.
sure. Yeah.
No.
And if he says
Never?
no, he's
no,
lying.
I
You're
never
lying.
have.
Liar.
No, I haven't. No, I would admit that. I don't care. I've never done that.
Well, there's still time.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's early today.
Yeah.
Alert the hotel.
No.
Be like,
Hey, buddy.
him looking at the lady as she's coming to clean his
Yeah.
room tomorrow morning.
What kind of a place is this? Oh, hi, Richard. Oh. Why don't you just do it tonight just for the story we
Give
can
her
have
hell.
tomorrow? We have, otherwise, what are we going to tell our listeners for 3.5 hours if we don't have a great story? Crap the bed tonight in Duluth.
Yeah.
We'll open the show with it tomorrow at 5:30.
That's right. I like it.
Deal?
Please
And if
do
you
something for the
pass
show.
out, think about the content you'll
Oh, that'd be
have.
great.
That's a good point. What
Full
if
show.
what if he comes over and like says, "Hey, come look at this," and then I go to his room, smell it, pass out, go to the hospital. We call Chris. Chris is at the casino.
Yeah, of course I am.
We're gonna have a lot of stories.
That is
Wait, he's just
full-
walking
full
by?
show.
I just walked by. and said
Just
hi,
walking
people.
by to wave.
Yeah.
I'm helping people out.
And Marnie's not going to get to Duluth until what?
Well,
Like 1 a.m.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my.
Because she's at the Wolves game.
Oh my.
Then driving up.
Oh my.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Don't sleep in Sauce's bed.
Yeah, there's poopy in there.
No, I'm not dumping my bed.
I just
not?
imagined you guys like sharing rooms and sharing
Nope.
beds.
You know what? You
How
looking
cute.
for a place to stay tonight?
Sure am.
Oh, come on up.
Come on up.
I gave you guys a book review this week. I'm going to give you another one. I started another book, and this is it's called Rogues: True Stories of Grifters, Killers, Rebels, and Crooks. a brand new book by Patrick Radden Keefe. The first story is about something I didn't think I was going to be interested in.
Wait, start over. Is this nonfiction or fiction?
It's completely nonfiction. This guy writes about true rogues, grifters, killers, and rebels. Okay, the first one is about wine. I thought I'm not going to care about this, but we were just talking about Sotheby's auctions and stuff like that. Expensive wine apparently can be like really, really expensive. People buy it. Here's a thing that I didn't know happened. People fake really expensive wine and sell it for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And people never open the bottle because they're saving it, so they never know they got grifted.
That makes tons of sense.
That's so smart.
What a great scam.
Unbelievable.
So smart.
What a great.
So you invest in a nice looking bottle, say it's such and such, but it's, Dr. Pepper inside the actual wine bottle.
Check this out.
Genius.
You go to a restaurant and you look through their recycling and you grab the bottle, the really expensive bottle of wine out of the recycling, and you go fill it with Boone's Farm, and you recork it, and then you put you get the machine to put the plastic or whatever whatever they do with cork. I don't drink wine. People never know because they never open the bottle if it's really, really expensive.
I would also guarantee that a lot of people buying those might not even know.
Oh, that's so great.
Like they would taste it and they would assume that this is what it's supposed to taste like.
Remember that we were going to do that with you. Remember, John O'Jampa was going to help us out. We were going to do a big wine tasting challenge because the sauce. At one point, I think you said you could tell the difference between a $15 bottle and a $115 or whatever.
I'm so glad you brought this up.
We still should do
this.
They
did a scientific study on that.
Oh, seriously?
And this first article talks about it. It is exactly what you think it happened. They took a very expensive bottle of wine and changed the label on the bottle of wine, served it and these weren't people, these were wine reviewers. And they reviewed the bottle of wine.
Sommeliers, were they experts?
Exactly. And they were like, well, this is, tastes the bitter, this, that, gave it like a 50 rating or something like that. Same exact wine out of that bottle into this bottle with the right label on it, gave it to them. They gave it 100 out of 100. Same exact wine. And these were sommeliers.
Wow.
And if it doesn't taste well, you could also, the person could blame it on so many things, like storage or other things. So that's a great scam.
I'm telling you, man. So again, I'm just, man.
We still got to do that then. We got to have a sauce wine challenge.
Such a good
I think we should do Diet Coke with Zach to see if you can tell the difference of one out of
that's a good one, too.
Diet Coke's
I could. Yeah.
I bet you could probably, but I think we should try it.
I'd love to try it.
Some dude reached out to us and said that he installs those Diet Coke freestyle bits or whatever and wants Zach to do a ride along. Essentially, come with us. I'll show you how this works.
Yeah, you may never come back.
My guess is Zach already knows how it works. You've probably watched YouTube documentaries on Coke freestyle machines.
Why do you hate them so much, Zach?
Because they taste garbagey. They taste like your bed.
Oh,
wow.
You've never been in my bed.
It tastes like his bed?
My bed at home is quite lovely. No, you slept in the guest room.
I did?
Wait, he slept at your house once?
Yeah, you watched the dog's voice, didn't you?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah. And he also agreed that the condo we had was haunted.
Yeah, there was a weird energy in there.
Ooh, tell us more.
Weird energy. I'm
wizard,
I'm sure you were sober, too.
I was.
He was.
Mostly.
No, he was not.
Weird energy.
Did you get his dogs high?
No.
That was Max.
That's
Max.
Yeah, that
Max
was
move.
me.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the dog got itself high.
I can't remember. Did it consume the...
Yeah, it ripped through a bag. She really wanted to get high. Yeah, she
had
really
some
wanted
problems.
it.
She's had to watch John Bonus get it on. She had some things she had to forget.
Back to the wine test. You could drink on the air if it's a bit like that, correct?
Oh, sure.
I'm sure we could
Remember
allow
the
that.
Care 11 thing, remember?
Yeah, but that was off air that they recorded. I'm saying, could we do it live on this show, in the 8 o'clock hour, and you drink a bunch of wine?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Your Vegas shows.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but the three of us don't drink.
No.
Yeah.
No, we have to give the listener some content.
Why are we going on the road?
We're going to be in Duluth tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Carly, good to see you, though, today.
You want to come?
Thank you,
We love
guys.
seeing you.
If you want to come.
I would love to, but I got my little Sophie I got to take care of.
Oh, kids are such
She can come
drains.
too. I love Duluth.
Oh, I know. No, you guys, thank you for letting me come on. I love you guys.
Do we have lunch soon?
Anytime.
Okay, good.
Obviously.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good.
We are going to be in Duluth tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Initials at 8:15. Is it 60? 66
That's
maybe?
insanity.
I feel like it's
That's
65.5 or 66 tomorrow, one of the two.
That's going to change someone's life.
It is.
Like that win. That's
Gonna
going to
be the
be
best.
awesome.
See you tonight, Duluth, and see you tomorrow morning.